welcome everyone to our prayer journey daily devotion with Mike Toth. You know, the great thing about Christianity, especially when you've been walking with the Lord for a long time, is you find out how faithful He is, that even when we lose, we win. I know even in the daily walk of our lives, and I know in mine particularly, you lose a particular job, you were mistreated or something along that lines, and then opens up an opportunity where you were made better. So many times in my life have I made that kind of a turn where it looked like I lost and God gave up on me, and in reality God directed me somewhere else or to a place where I could rise up and do what He called me to do. So even when we lose, we win. And I'm going to show you an illustration of that here with the Lord Jesus Christ and a king or a governor of that particular area who is known in history as an evil man, Pontus Pilate. But in the Bible, in Proverbs, it says this: the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, and as rivers of water he turneth it wheresoever he goes. Now, I'm going to shorten the story so I don't get into a lot of details, but basically we know that the Pharisees were trying to frame Jesus, and they bring Him before Pontius Pilate, and Pilate seems to do everything in his power that would not cause an eruption in the town to save Jesus from the cross. But in the end, he brings Him to the cross, even though he offered a charm to them to remove Jesus from being executed. And he see no wrong in Jesus. He testifies, I see no wrong in this man. So he puts Him to death. But there was a problem. And I'll pick it up on John 19, verse 17, and we'll read a few verses. And he, bearing his cross, went forth into the place called Skull, which is in the Hebrew Golgotha. And there they crucified Him, and two others with Him on either side, and Jesus in the midst. And Pilate wrote a title and put it on the cross. And the writing was, Jesus of Nazareth, the King of the Jews. And in my Bible, that's all caps. So when the Jewish people went to leave the town, the Passover sacrifice is hanging on that cross. And it says in 3 different languages, in Hebrew, Greek, and Latin, Jesus of Nazareth, the King of the Jews. So the Pharisees come running and saying, hey, he said he was the King of the Jews. He was not King of the Jews. And he said, what is written stays written. And thus, unbeknownst to Pilate, he is sending out these people. This is a feast, and people are leaving and seeing Jesus Christ, the King of the Jews. Thousands, if not maybe 1 million people leaving, going back to their parts of the country and other parts of the world, as we know, like the Ethiopian eunuch. People traveling worldwide with this: Jesus Christ is King of the Jews. They thought they won, but they lost, because the gospel went out in 3 different languages. And then from there, Jesus Christ, with those Roman roads, His disciples and the Gospels, got the good news out to all of the world. And what is that good news? Check in the body of this video and find out, because it is having peace with God. So until next time, may Jesus increase as we decrease.